How is everyone doing?
Doing okay. Yourself?
I'm hungover.
Oh.
I don't regret anything, but I am definitely very hungover.
Let's turn.
Anyone remember how this game works?
No, but let's turn that hungover into a hug over.
Oh, I like it already. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. It was a voluntary hangover thing.
What the hell were we doing?
We're on our way back to the tower.
Oh,
Oh, all right. That one's doing okay.
that's good.
What's up, friend?
Wait, that one's still a normal shopkeep, even though it looks like it got zombified?
Yep.
Neat.
So we can sell some of our maxed out bullshit here. Not gonna do anything with all that yet.
We could take some E-drug.
I don't want to take some E-drug right now, honey. I'm already said I'm hungover.
I've heard that E-drug is friggin' dope.
Is that your medically sound conclusion?
Yes.
Alright, I've been playing too much Crypt of the Necrodancer, so now I need to, like, relearn where all my buttons are.
This is basic.
The music is exactly as boppin'.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're about to go investigate the huge thing, because I think we got through all the boxes last time, right?
Did we do all of them or just two? I think we did all of them.
I think we did all of them.
Well, we'll find out very soon.
Oh yeah, we will. Now, you might be asking yourself, SK, why don't you just fast travel there? To which I reply, I didn't think about it until just right now, so shut up.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tell you to shut up.
It's Mario now. We go in a fight.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. Boop, 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 boop. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Good.
We have fun here. Whoever says we doesn't have fun here is clearly not here having fun with us.
Or maybe you are, in which case, hello in the other room.
Please go away, it's kind of creepy. That's not alright, this is the way.
Oh, spider.
Oh, I remembered how to do that now. I remember where all my buttons do.
Nice.
Listen, I haven't played a PlayStation in like 2 weeks, so what do you want from me? Oh no, that's not true. But... Come to think of it, I only use PlayStation to play NieR and Persona right now.
Yeah.
Because anything else I can play, I can just play on my Switch, in my bed, without going anywhere. Hello?
Why are they all oh, we have to touch.
Yeah, we do. But something occurs to me, so real quick before we do that, I'm gonna drop a hot save. It says I'm in a save zone.
Yeah.
Fine, I will walk all the way. The save zone things are lying.
What saves on things?
On the mini-map. When you're in one of those bright circles, you're supposed to be able to quick save.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it works, but I guess
I did not know that's what those were. Neat.
See, so I'd be able to stand right here. Yeah, see?
Huh.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just because I wasn't, even though I was in the circle on the map, I wasn't, like, on the same y-axis as the...
Yeah, that could do it.
Anyway, dropped a hot save.
Calculated by distance or something.
Mm-hmm.
Did we run out of side quests yet?
No, oh no, I missed a bunch. We'll do side quest cleanup at some point after we actually finish the main game, which is coming up. Woo! Woo! Alright, you ready? I'm hacking now. Alright, why can't I hack? I thought, now I have to hack them. Okay. Fine. So it wasn't enough just to unlock them, I have to actually hack them now. Alright, that's fair. Nailed it. Look at this. First try. Easy. Every time. Literally free. Ah.
Defeated by the stationary object.
Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Don't be mean to stations. Oh, I didn't even have to beat any of them. It was just here at the end.
Huh?
Shut up. Woo!
Oh.
And a special prize. Alright.
Might it be a Bulbasaur toy?
I want to buy, you know, the green leaf crunch. Want a salad? I think he means the Bulbasaur toy. Welcome back to our ongoing segment. We repeat memes that we heard once verbatim without context. I'm dropping one more save. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go in the tower. I'm going in the tower. I'm hacking super hard. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Jerks. Preventing me from hacking. I'm sorry, what? Right, I need to remember how to play this game. Yeah. Damn it, why are there so many of them?
Allies.
Allies?
Sup?
Sup? Who's ready for the best song on the entire soundtrack?
来ると思っていたよ。ここは私たちが何とかする。
I like how he just cowers as though he's expecting them to just behead him.
Oh,
And he's like, oh, yeah,
they're gonna
that fits.
save us.
ここに約束しただろ。何言ってるんだ。ナイエス、今のうちにハッキングして。
Alright, they want us to hack in. There's too many people around. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's too many. Too many. Running away. Running away.
デボルたちを放ってはおけない。
Who are you talking to?
デボルたちは
I don't know who you're talking about. You're the one making the decision to run away. Yeah, that seems like a kind of a jerk move. Why would you do that, 9S?
ここまでか。そんな。
Wow, what a
Shit.
jerk. What a jerk. That guy 9S. Real jerk.
No. Escape from the
The
city.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Little known fact, the original Sonic the Hedgehog is a spin-off of Ending S of NieR Automata.
Wait, Sonic the Hedgehog takes place that far in the future?
Yeah.
Also, isn't that Sonic Adventure 2?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's alright. I'm done dicking around. We'll do it for real this time. I just wanted to get one of the endings while we were here. Alright, no more dicking around, okay? I promise.
Okay.
This time, we're gonna help them. We're gonna fight until the end.
Okay.
We're gonna do it. Also, it's just an excuse to listen to the music for as long as possible, because holy crap. This is the worst part is we can't hear it because it has to be turned down, so we can record with it across the room like that. But
Someday we'll have headphones or something, or better than
someday, if you want that someday to be sooner, consider donating or subscribing on Patreon to patreon.com/8pr.
Wait, that's our URL?
For Patreon? Yeah,
Neat.
we got APR.
That's a very short URL.
It is. The Earl of AP. Earl, but it's both a web address and you have an earldom.
My name is Earl, but it's URL.
Mine's Toe Jam. I know nothing about that game other than that No, stop trying to attack me, please. Anyway, I wonder if Devil and Popola will save us this time. They don't know what happened in that other timeline, right?
It would be hilarious if they did.
If they didn't come to help? Oh,
Yeah.
no, they're here. It's alright, this time we'll help them out. All of us. We got this. You ready? Anyway, the biggest crime is that you can't play as Devil or Popola yourself. There's no time to explain! Yeah, there are a fuck ton of these fuckers. Which, I mean, I guess is exactly what you'd expect. It's like there's an endless wave of them. No, don't worry, I'll help out. Don't worry, I've got this. We'll fight them off together. I'm not gonna let you guys just die for me. This is gonna be a teamwork.
I've decided not to be good for once.
Indeed. Look at all these drops. Also, you better just enjoy and appreciate this music during this sequence, because holy crap, Song of the Ancients, the version for this game, is so incredible. Oh. No, I'm gonna help out. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna help. I don't want you guys to fail. I'm helping. This is 9S, helping. Also, do you guys realize that your BGM is amazing? 9S, this isn't the time! Man, they just keep frickin' coming. What? I can't stop it. There's so many of them. It's like they spawn infinitely during this sequence or something.
Yeah.
Who knew? I sure as heck didn't. You haven't figured it out yet. There's another alternate ending I'm trying to get. Because not only can you just run away and let them die, but you can ignore them trying to help you and then just keep slaughtering bots yourself. And eventually, they're gonna be like, 9S, what the fuck are you doing? Takes a lot longer than I thought, though. Like, a lot longer. I assumed I would have been able to, like, just kind of do this for a little while and then it would happen, but... Still not happening. There he goes. Is this it? Are you... You can't hold out like this? Don't worry, I'm here to help. This is me helping. Also, this is the only time when you get to hear this freaking track in the entire game, and you have to do one of the bad endings to get it. And I just want to listen to it. Don't hate me. SK, couldn't you just listen to it on the soundtrack? Yes, it's not the same, and you know that. How many fucking more are there? Like, for real, I know it's supposed to be an ending that's not hard to get, but it's supposed to, you have to go out of your way to do it, but holy crap. Gotta admit, they're persistent though. Where were all these robots during the entire rest of the game? Like, they could have kicked our ass back a few levels ago. Where were y'all then, huh? Too chicken shit? Two months later. If it really takes that long, I will. Hey, there it is. Really? I can go all day. They all ended up getting killed anyway.
It was a nice thought.
Woo! Alright. Seriously, we're done with all the alternate endings now. Now we're actually gonna hack the tower. There's just 2 of them there. I'm not doing a bit. That's it. We're done. Anyway, just play that segment over and over if you want to hear awesome music.
Or go to bandcamp.com/ edit in a edit in a
SoundCloud
clip
on
once I think of a good thing on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.com/cloudkicker.
Okay. I'll find one.
Anyway, check out our SoundCloud.
I'll find one.
Bandcamp.com/SoundCloud.
I'll find one.
Is there a band called SoundCloud?
I hope so.
All hail the SoundCloud.
There we go. pinkishblack.bandcamp.com. Go there.
What's Pinkish Black?
A great band.
All right. I'm not going to edit that in, you realize. Like, I'm just going to leave it so we had this long conversation and then you just said the URL and that's it.
No, it's fine. Just fix it.
No.
No, it's fine.
No.
Fix it in post.
No. Do you know what that means?
No, as a rule.
I don't either, so I'm glad. Alright, let's do it for real this time.
I try to make sure that the words come out of my mouth before I think about what they mean, always.
That's a good rule. That said, we could sit here and grind for a little bit because it takes a while before it gets to the end of the sequence.
And yet,
who wants to watch me grind? And not the sexy kind. Nah, we're good. Anyway, I really want to make a Devila and or Popola me for Smash Bros. Now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Why haven't we done that?
Cause, I don't know. I also love the... yeah. I do love how it slowly zooms out like this during this sequence to show the two of them fighting while we're doing its incredibly long hacking sequence.
I love that they just kind of roam around in tandem.
Mm-hmm. This is the song you find them singing when they're alone in the original NieR, by the way. They each sing their own part of it.
Thanks, Coca-Cola.
Close enough. Don't worry, we're gonna do the best hacking ever. Gonna leave no hack unhacked. It's not that long. Devapo, you want to help me out here? Well, no, because no matter what you do, if you don't go in, we get two really bad endings, so... But wait, we haven't gotten the explanation for them yet, right?
Sure we have.
Wait, we already got the segment? Oh, okay. So yeah, it's not even them. It's just two androids that share their model.
Yeah, we totally got that. Did we get that last episode?
Or we got it at some point. Thank you, Popola and Devila. We won't forget y'all. Proceeds to forget y'all.
Odd time.
Open it now. Oh no, we're doing it now.
Oh.
Spoilers! It's not even the same Devila and Popola. See? I know we hadn't done this sequence yet.
Huh, I thought we had done this sequence.
Do you want to read or do you want me to read?
I'll do it.
You'll do it? Alright.
A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Record, transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt.
Beep.
This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all.
Hold on, we're gonna pause for a mo. Sorry about that, we're back.
We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. Lots of anxiety. We all have devastating anxiety problems.
I believe it.
But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive.
So, real quick explanation of the first NieR game. Mega spoilers for the first NieR game, if you don't want to get that spoiled. The first NieR game, you're actually playing as a replicant of NieR, not NieR himself. And it turns out the replicants are just kind of soulless husks of the original humans' bodies. Their souls, the parts that make them themselves, have been kind of been removed and left as what are called shades in the game. And the idea is that Devil and Popola's androids are watching over your eternal, watching over the replicants as they kind of do some weird facsimile of civilization, until a time when it's safe to put the souls back into their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah, they had to rip everybody's souls out because of some weird disease.
White chlorination syndrome.
Yeah,
I believe.
And then all of the enemies you fight in the game
are actually the
humanity's
shades.
Real souls.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
it really is. It's awesome, and I really hope you heeded that spoiler warning if you ever want to play it for yourself at some point. And spoiler alert. And basically,
we were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Ah. Watch out. Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you all right? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's all right, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now, quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick.
So, real quick. This must have taken place a long-ass time ago, because they're talking about losing daylight. And remember, at the point the game is now, the Earth doesn't rotate anymore. Mm-hmm. Everything in this part of the world is in perpetual sunlight. Which, let's just overlook all the weird reasons why that wouldn't work out, but so this is a long ass time ago.
Devila grunts and turns away. I take it as consent.
Don't do that, IRL.
Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Why is it bleeding? Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I forgot to read the thing.
Check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired.
Yeah, good, thanks. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools.
Good thing I'm a gigantic tool.
none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devila. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary.
Wow. I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert, before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They wouldn't understand even if they did.
Oh, that's another part I really love about the original NieR is that every so often when addressing you, Devil and Popola will just like treat you like a child for like without explanation, and then next time they'll just be perfectly fine and they won't have said anything about it because what are you gonna do? You don't understand.
That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast.
The black scroll. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to be like, the black scrawl.
Oh, the black scrawl is the disease in the first game that is slowly killing off all of the replicants, which is creating the dangerous scenario where none of the Gestals will have any bodies to go back to.
Mm-hmm. As opposed to the other deadly disease, which was killing off all of the humos, which was why
White
the
chlorination.
humans
Yeah.
went into the soul ripper outer and then got the soul.
Interestingly, the whole reason white chlorination syndrome exists is because Kaim came in on his dragon from Drakengard, the ending E of that game, and got shot down. And because he's from a different timeline or something, his and his dragon's body created this created like this weird substance that humans can't deal with, which became white chlorination syndrome. Drakengard brought it back.
NieR Automata, secretly about invasive life forms.
Yep.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, original NieR was at least.
Yeah. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now, my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail... Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we'd just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone.
And that's why they were made in pairs.
We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model?
Indeed.
Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel?
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we are of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devila and Popola models from another town.
Yup. Just quickly, what they glossed over there was the town where NieR and his pals were from.
Yup.
Where they accidentally learned way, way too much and destroyed pretty much everything holding the town together. Just really, like, glossing over a whole lot there, but...
Mm-hmm. Did they destroy the Gestalt project as a whole?
I don't know if they
can't
destroyed
remember.
the Gestalt project as a whole. Actually, I don't remember how it ties into the entirety of, like, why it was, like, all of humanity that became doomed and not just their localized city. I do not remember why that happens. I do remember that they wound up destroying their Devila and Popola model, and then without any androids to watch over them, they just went fucking around. Because they're replicants that have a very vague sense of self. Like, incidentally, I love the climax of that game, because the final boss fight, huge spoilers, has NieR fighting the Gestalt of NieR, who has captured the replicant of his daughter Yona in order to put the shade of the Gestalt of Yona back in Yona's own body.
Mm-hmm.
Except all replicant NieR things are like, oh god, the Shadow Lord has taken my daughter. It's fucking intense. I love it. It's such a great game. Please remaster it. I just want to play it again. That's it. Carry on.
The wind rubs my cheeks.
Rub. I was
rub.
gonna rub you, and then
You can rub me.
No, it's alright. You already stuck your finger in my nose.
I was just trying to rub your cheek.
Well, you should have waited till I wasn't moving my face.
Sand grazes my skin.
Graze.
It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg all right? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet she continues to smile, also I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devila and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction.
Okay, so that's what it was. Something about the particular... Actually, no, never mind. I don't even remember. I'm not going to pretend to do.
Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert, We still had to attempt it.
So the ones that started what actually became Project Yorha are the Devil and Popola in this game.
If the Devil and Popola in this game are the ones in this log.
It would seem. It would be weird if it wasn't. If it was a third set of Devil and Popola, just like from conservation of storytelling detail. Like that would be weird.
It would be. Regardless, we still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. You know, the 3 laws and all. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devla and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small. A few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in 2. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution?
Why am I persecuted here? Sorry.
I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devla and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devla being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devla. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and...
Oh.
Support. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on, no matter what happens to me, because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned.
Damn.
The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race.
Only 10%? Why is it an extinction level event then?
Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from the future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devla and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Oof! Ah yes, we gave them crippling depression in order to make them act better.
Mm-hmm.
疑問なぜアンドロイドデボルおよびポポルは常に同時に死を選ぶのか当該状況からの単独離脱は可能であり
君に理解できないことを祈る
了解
But hey!
疑問なぜこの塔に入り口が用意されていたのか資源搬入は上空から行われていることを確認
It's a great question.
侵入路が用意されていることは不自然予測罠
Almost assuredly.
And they clearly want us in there.
Yep. But now, yeah, now we understand the importance behind what Devil and Popola just did for us.
Mm-hmm.
And their motivations behind it.
皆殺しにするだけだ
Oh, I forgot how awesome the design of the tower is.
It looks just like the Cube City.
Yeah! I wonder if
Except
there's a reason.
More elaborate. Cube.
The fun cannot be halted. But yeah, it does look almost exactly like the copied city.
汚染された夜吐きたい
I don't see any.
Right
Oh,
there.
there they are.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, good, a level.
Yeah, we got levels. That's good. But I do like how, because it's so familiar, like all of the deviations in design are very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, it's a design technique I'm a huge fan of. What else were we gonna do? Special prize. I also,
Bulbasaur toy.
yeah. I also love how it feels vaguely mocking.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
Well,
Wow.
this is all good. Now, this, I'm pretty sure, is coincidence. But this area right here reminds me of the scene of a very... reminds me of the setting for a very important boss fight in Drakengard 3. I think it might be... I think it's coincidence, because just like, oh, generic church setting, you know, you could hit on the same thing. But worth tossing out there. Anyway, let's fight 2Bs. Or 2's B?
I don't think 9S is doing too good.
You think? What makes you say that?
Then
Also,
again,
really fucked up that the tower knows enough to send 2B models at us.
I imagine I wouldn't be doing too good either. Fighting inside a weird virtual tower, and they made me fight unlimited copies of you.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucked up.
Also, I'd lose versus as few as 1 copies.
I don't know. I'm pretty slow. You could probably learn my attack patterns and get around it pretty quickly and at least poke in for a lot of damage. It'd be a battle of attrition, but I'm sure you could do it.
I think I lose the battle of attrition due to limited joint stamina. Uh-oh, that one's stuck in the wall.
It's not stuck in the wall. It's
Yeah.
stuck in an alcove.
Oh, okay.
Don't you know the difference between an alcove? What is that? What is that from? That's in Bruges. That's what it is. What are they talking about? Alcoves.
Ow.
Can't go that way. Where are the stragglers at?
Oh.
Welp.
What an exciting vacation.
Yeah. This game isn't depressing even a little bit. Don't even worry about it. Welcome to Happy Fun Times, the video game. Where you too can become happy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, I reckon. Oh, no. Stop. Let's go check out the tower.
Are we gonna race for the prize?
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Hi there.
というか、塔の入り口は開けておいた 9S が先に行ってる。そうか。
Okay.
塔の 9S。
All right.
そうか。
Yup. Walks away.
Well, I tried talking to them again and they just repeated the same thing.
私たちは役に立ったか。
Hell yeah, you did. Thank you, A2.
ああ、塔のない。そうか。
Wait. Hi, friend. What do you got for us? Nah. Do you know 2B? She's beautiful and kind and usually calm, all things considered. What's wrong?
I'm sure she's doing fine. Wherever she is. Oof.
Oof. Oh, which reminds me, we're probably at a good enough level to go check out Emil's home now, but we'll do that another time. Because the tower is basically the is getting very close to the end game. Anyway, 2B for Smash Bros. With A2 as an alternate costume. Make it happen. I mean, it won't, because there was already a Square Enix character in the most recent round of DLC, but we can dream, right?
Emil for Smash, please.
Oh my god, Emil would be the best! Also, he makes a lot of sense, given that he's been in both the NieR games.
Kaine for Smash, unleashing a constant torrent of vicious profanity.
I mean, that would also be pretty awesome.
And completely inappropriate for Smash, and it would be great.
Or maybe Devolo and Popola for Smash, since they've also been in both the NieR games.
I like my one better.
I do too. Time for Smash?
Meh.
What happened to the fucking floor?
It blew up.
Yeah, let's go check out that floor real quick.
Do you think Nine's got the prize already?
I hope not. I want to get that prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's what I always say. Oh! Oh, this! If you played the original NieR, you might recognize this as the library from the original NieR.
The library.
Like, the setting is exact, the layout is exactly the same. It's uncanny.
予測図書館を模した施設
図書館なんだそれ
過去に人類文明が作り上げた情報保存施設
And it's laid out exactly the same as the library in NieR. Oh,
Luckily, having fun isn't hard
when you've got a library card. Library card, thank you.
する必要があるのかポット頼む
了解
Help me hack, Pod.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data. Nah, you just
Open.
the book.
Well, remember.
Oh, help me hack the book. No, you just look at the page.
I also do love how they actually have to hack it, because they're not actual books. They're just, like, weird facsimiles of books.
Also, I like that, oh, A2 could have just been hacking all along.
She just didn't bother to ask for permission to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just doesn't care enough. Well, I mean, 2B was hacking at one point, too. She just doesn't care enough to bother with it. But she's not as... during the, before our fight.
Yeah.
She's just not as... Adam, Eve, Adam storage record, Eve storage record, your communications, your server record, human server record. Interesting. So it's kind of, it's like the card catalog.
Oh.
Do people...
The card capture log.
The card catalog. Is card catalog still like a universally known term, like what that refers to, even though no libraries still use actual card catalogs anymore?
I hope so.
Also, it's Devil and Popola's room from the original NieR.
Oh.
What's in here?
We should bring him in.
Small recovery.
If only they had been in here, they would have recovered.
Oof.
It would have been fine.
And in this room in the original NieR is where trophies of all the bosses you've beaten show up. So you'll notice there's trophies of all the bosses we've beaten.
Huh.
That's such a great touch. I love it. They didn't need to do that, and they did it. It makes me happy.
Oh, let's hack into another book.
I'm hacking. Hacking to the book.
How do we get in?
Gotta defeat the big boys.
The what?
The big boys. You see the couple of weird boxes that stand out from all the others? Nailed it. Human server records. Outline. Predicted human server infiltration route. Dummy protection installation map. Genetic storage warehouse location information. Interesting. So we're not getting a lot of information, but we're getting implications about the existence of some very interesting information.
月面の人類サーバーの記録機械生命体はそんな場所まで侵入していたのか
Also love the subtle implication of finding meteorite in the tower. Like, what does that mean?
Finding what?
Like, I just picked up a meteorite that happened to be a random drop in the tower.
Huh.
Oh, that was all. Okay. Class 1 patient Yona. Oof. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3, no vomiting. 4mg luciferase. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing a course of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As a backup, in the event of sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required. Yona, of course, being NieR's sister/daughter, depending on which version of the game you played.
That, the way you phrased that makes it sound a lot weirder than it is.
Okay, in the Japanese release of NieR, NieR is younger and is Yona's brother. In the English release, NieR is older and is Yona's father.
There we go.
I like Papa NieR most. Also, I think it's weird that Yorha and Yona seem so similar in how they're spelled, but I think that is just coincidence.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Hi! Sup, friendo? Oh, that's mean. I just realized this sequence is in one of the intro videos to the game. Like this bit here at the very, like, one of the final segments. That's mean.
Well, let me just borrow that.
Yeah. But yeah, now he's just got 2B's arm. That's a great touch.
And luckily that just works. You can just kind of parts off and
Well, I
then
mean,
back
I'm
on.
sure Android stuff works in a very weird and complicated way. Like, I'm sure it's not easy or trivial, but...
No, I think that probably works with people too. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh yeah, we got a virus from putting 2B parts on ourselves.
We forgot to check blood type. Oh no.
Android blood types. I am so gonna touch myself with this hand later. Hey there. I wonder if he's getting that thing where it feels like it's not part of his body.
Or I wonder if he's getting that thing where finally it feels like his body is truly his own.
Oof. We've seen all these, right?
Maybe? I haven't seen that.
Oof.
Old world information. What's new?
Number 11, there it is. Due to the relapse of the original, just stop units and preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. Process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures in development intended to serve as replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. As for this report, it will serve as final record for both Project Gestalt and the committee. For information about the development of plans for new Android models and the refinement of existing models, please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we have received proposal to consider the disposal of the Debula and Popola observer models at a later date.
So who was running the project?
Some kind of last holdout of humanity somewhere.
Okay, so there was still humans. Oh, what? We haven't read any of those.
So, we haven't. Yeah, these are the ones that were present during that, the scenario that Anemone shared with A2.
Yeah.
Yorha Gunner 16, a unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 16 possessed a rough and tumble personality ideal for her role as a gunner, while she was required to attack foes from a distance. Though she possessed a defiant streak and extended even to her superiors, she was assigned the mission anyway due to her tremendous and defensive abilities. During her squad's assault on Mount Kaala, number 16 volunteered to stay behind and hold off the machine lifeform army so her companions could continue up the mountain. She fought with great courage alongside members of a local resistance group and managed to hold off overwhelming numbers until the appearance of a Goliath that was unaffected by ordinary weaponry. Seeing no other way to end the fight, she chose to destroy the enemy by overloading and detonating her own fusion reactor. This act of self-sacrifice, despite her defiant nature, is one of remarkable interest and likely merits further study. It's a weird way of phrasing, but okay. I think these are also the characters that are present during the Yorha stage play, but don't quote me on that. I could be very wrong, but I'm pretty sure. A unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War, number 21 possessed a cool and analytical personality that perfectly fit her role as a scanner. Her first, and perhaps most impressive achievement, was using her analytical abilities to cure a member of a local resistance group who had been infected by logic virus. Unfortunately, she fell victim to the same virus shortly thereafter during the assault on the Mount Kala server. Though she fought valiantly, the virus had evolved into a form that she could no longer remove, which eventually led to her asking an allied unit to end her life. Experimental Yorha Unit number 21's initial success against the virus has been determined to be valuable information regarding how to construct barriers against machine lifeforms, and should be included in the basic systems of all subsequent Yorha squadron members. Yorha Attacker 4. A unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Though Attacker number 4 possessed an unusually bright and cheerful personality, she still managed to be effective when it came to engaging in close-quarter combat. In addition to providing a morale boost to the group, this unit also used her sunny disposition to form an alliance with the local resistance group. She was eventually killed during the assault on the Mount Kala server, the cause of which was a self-directed overload of her own fusion reactor. Further research reveals that she undertook this action as a means of protecting her companion, Attacker number 2. One further note, while this unit's cheerful personality provided certain benefits to overall unit morale, it was also responsible for a decrease in fighting spirit during intense combat. As such, has been deemed inappropriate for future combat models. I wonder if we went back and looked through it. Actually, no, never mind. I just answered my own question. Ignore me! Yorha Attacker 2. I wonder who this is. A unit from the experimental Yorha squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. She specialized in close-quarter combat and was programmed to have a neutral personality. Attacker number 2 took command of the squadron after the death of its original captain, number 1. Despite issuing many questionable commands during her initial time in the leadership role, she eventually formed a working relationship with the Resistance and succeeded in destroying the enemy server located on Mount Kala. While the experimental Yorha Unit number 2 possessed a great growth and adaptability capabilities, she also deserted her post following the destruction of the server, and as of this moment she has yet to be apprehended. Our R&D group is currently conducting further research to determine whether or not there were issues with this model's personality settings. The missing experimental unit, now designated A2, will be handled by the Type E division. I wonder, just in case you weren't picking up on what they were putting down there. This android, encountered by the experimental Yorha squadron, is a leader of a group composed of many resistance members. This is Rose. Survivor of the 8th Descent operation, she continued to wage guerrilla warfare in the Pacific region thereafter. Unable to stop the ever-proliferating machines, she continued to fight a war of bitter attrition for over 200 years. After encountering the experimental Yorha squadron, she sought to change the tide of battle through fighting alongside them. She was destroyed by machine lifeforms at the server room underneath Mount Kala during the mission to destroy said server. Anemone, a member of the resistance group led by Dahlia that was encountered by the experimental Yorha squadron. This unit was said to be unusually cautious and showed the greatest initial distrust of the experimental Yorha squadron. However, her disposition gradually grew more amicable after scanner number 21 managed to eradicate a logic virus that had infected one of her companions. She executed an infected unit, number 21, in the elevator hall of the Mount Kala server facility and went missing shortly thereafter.
And yeah, the Pearl Harbor Descent is the stage play.
Awesome. For this descent, 12 experimental Yorha units were deployed to destroy the server located inside Mount Kala on Oahu Island. And this is what what the narrative we read was about, right? Mm-hmm. However, they encountered heavy enemy anti-air defenses during the initial stage of the mission, resulting in the death of all but 4 squad members. The remaining units then joined up with members of a local resistance movement and decided to continue the mission despite their initial losses. Even in the face of a fierce enemy counterstrike and overwhelming numerical odds, a handful of units managed to reach the target location, at which point Unit Number 4 overloaded her fusion reactor and destroyed the enemy server. While destruction of the server struck a blow against enemy forces, the true purpose of this operation was to monitor and research how the experimental Yorha units behaved during battle.
Oof. It was pointless.
This information would then be studied and integrated into new Yorha models once the project were to proceed past the experimental phase. One note of concern has been verified that the black box signal of the experimental unit Attacker Number 2 remains live. Due to the possibility of the unit being captured and compromised by the enemy, and due to the unit's existence itself being a matter of the highest level of confidentiality, it has been decided that it is to be recovered or disposed of by the Type E division once that group is fully operational.
So, A2 is an original experimental Yorha model, huh?
Indeed. And these are the ones we just looked through. Oh, this is new, though. The top secret ones are new. Following document details the final stages of Project Yorha. Each Yorha unit is... wait, no, we did see these. It was these 4 up top here that were new. Or the ones that we just got out of the library. Alright. You depressed yet? Good, let's get more depressed. Wow, that was sad. Let's keep it sad.
I'm depressed because I saw that our fishing encyclopedia was only 26%.
I'm sorry. I will work on that.
Gone fishing.
Oh, these ones again. I already remarked about how they looked similar to a character from Drakengard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Tower-chan. Can I save my game real quick?
No.
I just realized we still have permadeath things going on and I don't want to lose all this progress.
Yep.
Hey, your voice went weird. You okay? Alright, well... Whatever. Just don't die, right?
Yep. Try not to die.
Try not to die. Is that all you got? Dodge 9S, please. Thank you. Of course we did it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a prize.
Yeah! Top secret Yorha disposal.
これがヨルハ計画。じゃあ僕たちは 2B は
We should probably read that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Conceptual human personalities created within the machine.
Huh. Jesus Christ, that's bleak. Okay, what the heck? Let me drop a hot save. It won't let me save.
I'm sure we'll be able to save eventually, but not in the middle of this sequence.
Following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker.
Huh.
The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. So Yep, because it was planned to have to be removed from the beginning. That's some dark shit right there.
So what ultimately was the point? They're gathering combat data for why? I forget. Why is Yorha? I imagine we'll find out. Maybe?
I don't recall if it's to create a second then stage of more optimized combat models. And part of it I know was to give all of androids false hope that humanity did indeed exist on the moon. And then remove any knowledge that had been faked.
Oh yeah. That does seem like a rather effective way to do it. Create a whole division of units for the purpose of faking that humanity exists, and then kill all those units so the only people left are ones who didn't know it was fake.
Exactly.
We're done fighting the Gundams, yeah.
Nope. Sorry, working on it.
My prize.
We did get our prize. The prize was the fucking knowledge that everything we do is pointless.
I'll be right back.
Alright. What's your prize? Well, now it's just me. Sorry, guys. Hope you like having fun SK times.
I got my prize.
Oh, she got her prize. Oh, it's the green, the crunchy
With leaves?
with leaves. Is it salad?
No.
I think she wants the Bulbasaur. Who the fuck is ready for this? Shit gon' get real. That's the bulba hole. Don't poke anything in the bulba hole. Oh wait, it's very warm in the bulba hole. Weird. Hello, Bulbasaur. Oh right, we're still fighting this. Where'd you go? Alright, how you doing down here? Now that you've been sealed away for tons of years and we're just letting you out. Boop. Intel. We read through it, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, we already read through it, right?
敵の強制ハッキング攻撃推奨早急な離脱
No, I'm hacking too hard. I'm hacking so hard that I don't even have to go into hack space. I'm just hacking. Look at me, I'm hacking so hard. Hi, dingbats. This is strats, by the way. I'm only holding down one button and pressing another one. Holding down the fire and then pressing the lock on button. Who is itself disposable, by the way? There's two levels of disposable here.
It's disposable all the way down.
Oh, now you're attacking me. Okay.
But not very effectively.
Nope. Doesn't mean we're not going to try. I mean, free XP. I also love how like smoothly the camera angle changes between various stages of these fights.
Yeah.
It's such a small but really appreciated aspect of the game. Like the way the camera works and highlights the different different ways the fights are set up.
And because it makes it clear that it's not like there's several different separate modes. Like, oh, there's the overworld mode, and then there's combat mode, and what have you. But it's all in the same 3D rendered engine, and it is just...
differences in how it is approached.
Yeah.
演算地位を発生させる作戦。
つまりどうするんだ。
敵を破壊しては敵が一定数一定時間存在することがこの作戦の必要条件。
なんだそれ。
So now we're not allowed to fight him. Alright, well. Sure. Alright, Pod. I trust you. So now we're trying to purposely make it go all Cortana, aren't we? Yeah.
Now, are they actually aiming at us, or are they just shooting wherever?
They are aiming at us, but they're very slow, and we move around.
Okay.
So they're aiming at where we are when they fire the shot. I'm not resisting. Do you see me resisting? I'm just running around.
At the speed of sound.
Got places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow. Sure are a lot of y'all.
Oh, that one's very large.
Hello. I like how the large ones imply that something is going wrong in their continued generation. It's very subtle but like effective.
Moving stick body day.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
You guys gonna want to take these with you, or are you just gonna? All right, just gonna leave them there, huh?
I like that you could hypothetically still die during that bit after the bullets have stopped if you just suck and just kind of plow face first into all of them. Ah, it has not learned how smiles work.
It's trying very hard though. Anyway, we can help with this part. We're good at this part. What's up, my guy? Back for some more, huh?
It's just about all legs, so kicking is all it can do.
You don't have a health bar anymore, so I doubt this is actually doing anything. But it does feel good.
Fill in this hole.
What is
You
it?
heard
What are
it
you, a
here first.
Scantron?
過去記憶の流出
Hey, look where we are now.
Deadly Heal works during the Space Invaders segments too,
It
huh?
totally does. I do like the segment where you're going back and forth between A2 and 9S. Like, and like they're each doing their own part of this fight.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's alright. I got heals for a reason. I do believe that was indeed the Nailed it.
Yep.
100%. Got that one. Man, Toho's gotten really difficult.
Someday, I will make you play actual Toho on the channel.
I'll do it. I mean, I'll suck at it, but I'll do it. Junk.
Books in pants. What's all this junk?
Junk.
Seriously, I've forgotten why we have these.
I don't know, they feel pretty okay on occasion. I noticed A2 segments are so much easier than 9S's. Well,
That was quick.
that was quick. Never mind, I take it back.
Oh. I like how they even gave the Bulbasaur plushie for their butt.
Of course. Where do you think its Bulba butt goes?
The features that you didn't think that they would bother to reproduce, but they did.
And yet, you didn't realize you needed them. And now you can't have a Bulbasaur plushie without it. just won't be the same. Woo! Yeah. I think the segment is really cool, but the constant going back and forth does kind of lose some of the momentum of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wish there was a more fluid way you could go back and forth between the segments.
Yeah.
Speaking of which... When I look at the stars... It's a song. I don't remember who it's by. Fall Out Boy.
Oh shit.
Probably. Oh. Got it. Just wanted to hang out in that boss arena for a little bit, that's all. Don't worry about it. Well. Well.
Are we over leveled?
We're not. We're under leveled.
Huh. You're just good.
I'm just good. Yeah, that's the conclusion to take here.
So I feel like switching that quickly is weird.
I think switching that quickly, it means that we're kind of getting towards the climax of this segment.
Okay.
And yeah, notice how the gaps between switching is getting smaller and smaller now. Like not just the like the amount of time spent in each half of the fight, but like the amount of time it takes to load into the new bit.
Nice.
Nice. And yeah, this part is really good, because now we get to... Notice how smooth that is, changing between characters. Like, it just auto-changes you while you're fighting side by side, and it's real good. I love it. Like, this segment is really awesome.
But also, I like how it mirrors what's happening with the machines that you're fighting as well.
Mm-hmm.
Where they too, it's like, don't go too long.
Nice! That was always an option? Yeah! And now you know what that means.
この塔は月面の人類サーバーを狙った巨大砲台だ。このままだと人類の残存データが破壊されるだろう。
どうでもいい。もうどうでもいいんだよ、そんなこと。知ってた？僕らはこの世界に必要ないんだ。人類はもう滅んでる。アンドロイドが戦う意味を持つために作られた月面の偽装サーバー、その嘘を守るために用意されたヨルハ部隊は証拠隠滅のために最初から全滅するように計画されていた。バンカーに仕掛けられたバックドアは一定時間
Okay,
で
but still by whom?
司令官も
Who's in control here?
全部
Presumably a small group of androids? I don't know.
おかしいよね。笑えるよね。
I think it might have been like the last remnants of humanity towards the end of Project Gestalt.
君は 2B を殺したじゃないか。それだけで十分だよ。僕たちが殺し合う理由なんて。
2B は苦しんでいたよ。
Oof.
君を
Wow. A2. Low blow.
高機能モデルの 9S タイプが真実に到達することは予見されていた。彼女の 2B というモデル名は偽装だ。正式名称は 2E2 号機 E 型。
Oh right, this is where we learn out what 2B's job was.
用意された部隊の位置。本当は気づいていたんだ。
Her job was to keep killing 9S whenever he learned too much.
うるさい。
This game is great.
僕たちの何がわかるって言うんだ。
推奨停戦。ここで彼女と争うことは
ポット1号さんに命令。貴様の独断の論理思考と発言を禁止する。この命令は A2 か僕のどちらかの生命活動の停止が確認できるまで維持しろ。
That was an option.
Apparently. Anyway, who are we supporting?
Uh,
I think we're gonna support A2.
okay.
That's just my choice. Uh-oh, we're being hacked. I'm gonna try to hack him back.
Okay, do it. Nice.
Nailed it.
Counter hack.
What? And yeah, this final fight with 9S is fucking great, by the way.
Targeting system abnormal.
Yeah, if you let it go on too long, he'll start,
Oh,
if you let it go on for too long, he'll start fucking with your systems by hacking, like, and it'll get real bad.
we're inside nines.
Mm-hmm.
ポット 9S の論理回路を修復する。
了解
9S を汚染しているウイルスの場所を教えてくれ。
了解夜破機体 A2
Oh,
この先に
my bad.
9S のコアデータが格納されている
All the way back at the front, really?
輸送船が深刻で除去は困難
いや、一つだけ方法があるはずだ。
その方法は推奨できない私は夜破部隊支援随行ユニット支援している夜破機体 A2 に害をなす行動には賛同できない
意外といいやつだな。
Aww.
Aww. Pod friend.
A2's a big softy. Ooh, that was close.
Oh well.
Where the fuck are we supposed to be going?
We just follow the stairs and we'll get there eventually. Well, oh, listen, I was trying to be cinematic and it didn't work out quite well.
We found the 9s inside 9s. Now let's hack into that one.
Mm-hmm. By the way, this is how you're recommended to deal with all mental health issues.
Quick, hack into me.
ナインスを頼む
A2、君は
私はまだやることがあるから先に行ってくれ
Also note how part of that was removing the bit of the 2B arm that had been on him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what is she hacked into?
I think she's still in 9-ass hack space right now. Don't ask questions. This is the magical realism bit. Or she's hacked into the tower.
こんなに世界が綺麗だって気づかなかったなみんな
No.
今行くよ
God damn.
Game over.
Game over, man. Of course, you might be rightfully wondering, wasn't there a different ending if you, get it, it's coming down because the tower's falling down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's depressing as fuck. Yes, there is a different ending if we instead choose to support 9S. And we will do that. However, doing 9S's ending does unlock the true ending as well. Or, well, doing both 9S's and A2's endings unlocks the true ending. So after we go back and just clean up some of the side quests and stuff, we will then do 9S's ending. Yeah! Y'all ready to get depressed?
I'm always ready to be depressed.
High five me! Anyway, I do like the closing credits music, so we're gonna just kind of bask in this for a little while. Alright, bask long enough.
We'll bask some more next time.
Don't worry, there will be a time where we will sit through the entire credit sequence, and it won't be boring.
That's true.
We will go through all of the credits.
Hey, a moose.
Moose friend! Yeah, I wonder whose sword that was.
And whose bag is hanging on it.
Yeah, and now we have chapter select.
Nice.
And the debug menu, interestingly.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. Please. Thank you all for joining us, by the way.
Next time we'll select some chapters.
Yeah. Oh my god, now that we've gotten through, like, the big fuck you finale of this game, we're gonna go back and do all the side quests that we missed. And we're also gonna we're not gonna do the big DLC campaign, but we will do the DLC Coliseums and stuff. And that'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Hopefully you didn't check out when it got as fucking depressing as it did. Because holy shit, this game is depressing. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.